This is how to play Cecilia by Simon and Garfunkel on acoustic guitar, arranged for very easy acoustic guitar. We're going to be playing this so you can play along to the original recording, but also covering the basics of changing between these chords and still getting to grips with perhaps playing a full song for the first time. So the chords that we're going to need, there's just 3 easy chords here. When we have a capo at the 4th fret, a G major chord, played in the standard way with just 3 fingers, a C major chord, and a D major chord, again, standard tuning, all proportionate to the capo at the 4th fret. That will put it in tune with the original recording. We do need some quick changes, so it's well worth just having a strum of each of these chords. Just to get those changes under your fingers. For the chorus, which we all surely know the lyrics to, it's such a cool song, we start off with a G chord on that first line of the chorus, Cecilia. Then it's C major, back to G major. You're breaking my heart. Same thing again. You're shaking my confidence. D major then. Daily. For the second half of the chorus, it's the same, but it begins on a C major, just for that first couple of beats. Oh, Cecilia. C to G again. I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you please to come home. Come on home. One more time, and let's try and feel that beat, that underlying pulse with this music, especially when we just sing along, just to get an idea of how this all fits together. Ready on that G major? Join in with me in 1, 2, 3. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you please to come home. Come on home. The importance of feeling that underlying pulse and having these chord changes under your fingers before we add the strumming is because the next thing we need to do is play on the beat. With all these songs where it's just strumming and singing at the same time, we need to make sure you can strum on the beat as well as then going for, the full strumming pattern. The full strumming pattern is very fast and much more difficult in this song than perhaps a beginner song. It adds a lot to it. So we start off on that G major, chorus again, but strumming on the beat. Nice and slow. Join in if you can. You may wish to rewind this a couple of times to join in, but let me give you a feel for it. 1, 2, 3. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you please to come home. Come on home. That's the chorus. If we can, let me just talk you through the full strumming pattern now to show you the importance of that. The full strumming pattern that I would recommend is down, 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 up, down, up. Okay? So as an example, that definitely turns a beginner song into an intermediate song just by adding that right hand doing that strumming. And keeping that going together, not easy. So let's prioritize. Let's prioritize learning the verse as well, and hopefully trying to get you guys to play along to that original recording just on the beat. It'd be so important because we've got a really strong kind of backbeat in this song. Cecilia, yeah, but that literally starts the song. And for those verses, we start on that G chord. It's very similar to the chorus. Making love in the afternoon with Cecilia up in my bedroom. I got up to wash my face. When I come back to bed, someone's taken my place. Okay, so it's always G, C, and D in that same order for everything in the verse. That is the chord progression. It happens 4 times. When it happens, we need to be aware of the lyrics and also where that underlying pulse is with this song. So being aware of that beat, it's 4 beats of G. 1, 2, 3, 4. C for 2, D for 2. 2 beats of G, 2 beats of C, 2 Ds, 2 Gs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Making love in the afternoon with Cecilia up in my bedroom. Exactly the same thing again for the second half of the verse. I got up to wash my face. When I come back to bed, someone's taken my place. Simple, but when we add that extra strumming, everything starts to fight against each other, from where the beat is to where the vocal is to the strumming hand. So that needs to be down, preferably along to the recording, like the original record. And then we can look at this strumming pattern. Much harder, this is much different. The strumming, I would recommend we go for down, 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 up, down, up, as a reminder. With this progression in the verses. For me, the real trick is going down, down, and then doing a very quiet down strum. The third down strum we do. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and emphasizing the up strums, as in doing the up strums louder. Notice I'm not swinging my arm a lot, I'm keeping it nice and narrow, using the wrist an awful lot, but still just enough arm movement to keep the momentum. I'm holding the pick so loose, I'm nearly dropping it, let's be honest. And that is such an annoyance for beginners when they're trying to do these strumming patterns, or so many people, dropping your pick. It's annoying, but it does require that delicate touch to really relax your arm, and relax your wrist and relax your fingers, because this sounds a lot better than. It just sounds better when it's quieter. That's what we want to go for. Progression with that verse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is basically the same strumming pattern as Blowing in the Wind by Bob Dylan. That would be another recommended song. If you really enjoyed this one, or if you can play this, you can play that one, especially with that strumming pattern. It'd be really cool to have a go at both of them to join the dots a little bit in your playing technique. Let's have a play along to that verse and then into the chorus. Just a little bit slower than original recording, but fairly up-tempo, so we're going fast now. As always, if you struggle with anything, just play along to the beat, and finding the beat within these recordings and within these will really bring on your playing no end. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and verse 1. Making love in the afternoon with Cecilia up in my bedroom. I get up to wash my face. When I've come back to bed, someone's taken my place. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Oh, oh, oh. A crucial thing to notice there, just as my last point, is to play and sing this at the same time. I did vary that strumming pattern, and all that matters is that we come back to the one that we're going for. But every time you say a word, it can be said at a time which just makes that rhythm a little harder, because whether the beats match up or they don't match up means that we've got to adjust what we do. To make it easier, to make it something that we can play. So ideally say to the strumming pattern, if you go away from it, just come back to it. That's the golden rule. Don't stop that strumming pattern. Just keep it going basically no matter what, unless you've gone off the beat. And yeah, the other thing is just making sure that you can feel where that underlying pulse is. If you struggle with that, foot tapping is the thing to be able to do when you're doing all these songs. Tapping that left foot can really help just to get the count out of your head into your body and get you doing all this really naturally. Hope that really helps, guys. Please play along to the original recording. Have fun with this one, get some sing-alongs going, and I'll see you next time.